Hey everyone, it's Luke here from LT Gaming and welcome back to the channel. A new wargame called Rebel Fury has launched, bringing a more complex and expanded take on RBM Studios Gettysburg for only €9.75 or your regional equivalent. I'm going to explain to you today why I think that's a really good deal. Developed by Hexes of War, the game builds on the tactical turn-based battle system of RBM's previous title, but introduces larger scale engagements, more intricate mechanics, and additional layers of tactical decision making. This time the focus moves beyond Gettysburg to 6 major battles of the American Civil War, one of my favourite periods of history. This includes Fredericksburg, Chancellorsville, Chickamauga, Chattanooga, the Battle of the Wilderness, and Spotsylvania. I have to say American place names are pretty cool, hopefully I said them all correctly. But does Rebel Fury successfully evolve the formula and deliver a compelling Civil War strategy experience? Let's break it down. The presentation of the battle maps is very similar to RBM Studios Gettysburg and Waterloo, except you've more diversity here in the battles you get to choose from, and I really like the maps in these games. They're simple but very clear, so you can plan out your strategy and decide what tactical maneuvers you're going to take. And of course, these really closely reflect the magazine and board game background that these titles have. The UI has been greatly improved from Gettysburg. There's now a really good help system, so if you're stuck on anything, you can quickly find the information you need, and it's really there in extensive detail. I mean, you could spend ages just understanding the rules here. They're not overly complex, but they do sometimes need breaking down, and the help system really does achieve its goal. This helps with the ease of entry for new players or people interested in wargames. On the surface, this game can look very complex, but once you break it down, it's really quite simple. Advanced wargamers will jump right in and absolutely love the board game adaptation that these are brought from. Overall, the presentation adds to the authenticity of playing an American Civil War game, and really it does feel like a historical board game. Just awesome, guys. I absolutely love this presentation, and just like the port to Waterloo, there are so many more options available here. I really would like to see where Hexes of War and Bob Tipton, who's a friend of the channel, can take this series. It's really exciting for wargamers. The gameplay itself is of course a turn-based I-Go-You-Go system, and it plays out in various phases where you place your HQ, put your skirmishers on the map, make your moves, and then play out attack and defensive roles. These attacks are played out with various dice rolls and many factors being taken into consideration, like terrain, whether your HQ takes part in the battle, which can lead to an injury to your commander, and then other various factors which all add to the excitement. This is more complex than the RBM Studios Gettysburg system. And these extra mechanics really make Rebel Fury feel quite special. The retreat mechanic means that lines break down and the ebb and flow of battle feels very realistic. One frustration for me, which I think needs to be improved in later iterations, is the movement mechanic. So you move one square, then you might click end move and you have to do it all again. It would be better if you could just pick your unit, it showed the maximum movement range, and then you could pick where you wanted it to go. I mean, it's a minor frustration, but it is something I had to raise. However, if you're after a patient and methodical wargame, that might suit you. I also think the new rules and mechanics suit the larger battles here, and it's such a fun title to play overall. Honestly, I had a game going over about 3 nights, and I just really enjoyed jumping in and out and enjoying playing such a classic wargame. There's also the ability to play multiplayer here, which I haven't tested yet, but I do enjoy mainly the single player experience, and it's pretty extensive. Now, of course, the AI is pretty good, but you're going to get much more of a challenge from another human player. So for $9.75, your regional equivalent, you're getting 6 major battles, the ability to play multiplayer, a really complex and fun wargaming experience, and also a very intuitive help system to help you break in. Honestly, this is an absolute no-brainer, and I really do praise Bob Tipton bringing these titles to PC. The music is very standard Civil War kind of themes. You're going to enjoy it. After a while, I did get a little bit sick of the same tune, so you might want to stick on your own soundtrack in the background. Maybe the classic Gettysburg film soundtrack. That's a really, really good one. I enjoy that. Rebel Fury builds on the turn-based tactical foundation of RBM Studios Gettysburg, expanding into larger, more complex battlefields with deeper strategic options. The 6 historical battles provide a variety of challenges, rewarding careful planning and execution. While it maintains the accessible design of its predecessor, it offers more tactical nuance for those who want a deeper wargaming experience. For $9.75, it's a solid choice for history buffs and turn-based strategy fans alike. Whether you're already familiar with RBM Studios' work or looking for a new tactical challenge, Rebel Fury is absolutely worth adding to your wargaming library. So there we go, LT Gamers, a really great wargaming Civil War experience that you're gonna absolutely love if you're into this type of thing. Make sure to check out Gettysburg and Waterloo, they were also wonderful titles. We plan to feature these on many lists in the future. If you're looking for a longer playthrough, I noticed Zilla Blitz did one on his YouTube channel. You should definitely check that out, I really enjoy his videos. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, or maybe just check out some other wargaming videos on the channel. I've been Luke from LT Gaming, and I'll catch you on the next one.